the luxury of getting so much content sent to me in text, email, DMs. Everybody goes to, this person got more fundraising. This is a bigger company. They opened a location in my area. There's a very specific reason why David and Goliath is a story that still plays out in our society. The biggest mistake and the biggest opportunity for a smaller business is to be David, right? The problem with small businesses is they inherently want to be Goliath, they want to be bigger, but they don't have that resource. The problem with Goliath is they're slow and audacious. It's actually very easy to compete with big companies today because of the size and scale of the internet. We see it so much. If Goliath always was going to continue to win, well, IBM would still be the biggest company. Microsoft would have never let Google happen. Google would have never let Facebook happen. I think you need to, when you're small, you need to lean into scaling unscalable behaviors.
For small businesses and small business owners, where do they get the confidence to grow their business in what might be a very saturated market?
What's the alternative? You decided to have a fucking business. Seriously though, right? Like the confidence comes from the audacity of thinking that you can build a life for yourself where you pay for yourself and nobody else is doing it for you. You already made that decision. The alternative is go get a job and shut down your company. Like, you know, people love capitalism and entrepreneurship when it's working for them.
Right.
The second it's not, they don't like it. I mean, I'm so tired of all my friends that are capitalists. I'm a capitalist, which means I'm willing to go to zero, and if I lose, I lost. But like, everyone's like such a great entrepreneur, and then somebody bigger comes along and takes market share, and they're crying about some shit. Everybody hates when the government's involved until they need the government. Stop being soft.
Love it. Stop being soft, everyone. Myself included.
No, but it's a very, I want to stay on this, it's a very important point. This is what you signed up for. If you don't have the confidence, you can build it through historical staying alive. Do you know how many people here, clap up if you've had your own business for more than 5 years? The level of admiration I have for everybody who just clapped, it's hard. Mm-hmm. Your confidence should come from the fact that you're part of a small group of people that decided to take on the risk to begin with. Anybody who just clapped and has been doing it for 5 years, that's remarkable. But don't be audacious. If somebody big comes along, they're better than you then. That's what you're saying. Don't cry about it. Don't try to change the rules because it's not working for you. My favorite version of it is you were small, you got bigger and hurt other people, but now somebody else came along and is bigger than you and you're crying about it, right? You weren't crying when you were taking other people's money. So don't cry when I'll take yours.